Well, the New Zealand Real Estate Awards has recognised 46 outstanding achievements across the real estate sector. One of the top honours, the Residential Office of the Year Sales Volume Large, went to Harcourt's Gold Papanui. Cameron Bailey from Harcourt's Gold Papanui was named the overall Residential Salesperson of the Year, and he joins me now. Congratulations to you, Cameron. Great stuff.
Yeah, thanks very much, Chris.
What does this award and recognition mean to you and your team?
Look, it's a wonderful award. First of all, we got the Office Award, so the Harcourt's Gold Papanui office. So essentially that's saying that we're the number one office in New Zealand for our size across all brands, so across all the different real estate brands and companies in New Zealand. So very proud of the team, Harcourt's Papanui. For my team, essentially it means we've done the most number of sales and sold the most houses across all agents in New Zealand. So to win the number one award across all brands is sort of as high as you can get, and I'm really proud of my PAs and my team because we've sold a lot of houses. We work really hard, so it's nice to get the accolades once a year. I think it's the third time we've won this award.
Tell me, give us some insider gossip here. What is it about, and don't be modest, what is it about your sales techniques? Was it about the Papanui's Gold branch that excels? And I say that sincerely because it is, and the proof is not the awards, the proof is the data that you continue to sell those homes right across the region.
Look, I think it's an office full of like-minded people. We all treat real estate as a lifestyle rather than a job. I think the thing with real estate agents, there's a lot of part-time agents out there, and there's a lot of agents that sort of don't treat it like a career, where everyone in our office it's a career for them. So they're often, 7 days a week, 24 hours a day, working really hard to build a business and build a brand around their own name. So when you get an office full of people like that, it's pretty powerful.
It's interesting you say that it's a lifestyle, and it truly is. I mean, I often see you out and about. You're not just behind that desk, you are always out and about in different places around Christchurch, and that is your lifestyle. I want to move on to these Trade Me figures now. Out this week show that Christchurch has maintained its property prices better than Auckland and Wellington. Slight dip though in apartment prices in July. What's your reaction to this, Cameron?
Yeah, they're interesting figures actually. And coming back from Auckland with the awards, where I talked to a lot of the agents throughout New Zealand, and you're right. Christchurch seems to be a lot more buoyant than the rest of New Zealand, and I think it's mainly due to our prices probably didn't surge as much during the booms because we were held back by the recovery from earthquakes and things like that. Our prices were just not on the same level as the rest of New Zealand, so they haven't had as much to fall. And there's a lot of development still happening in Christchurch, so there's a lot of good things happening. It's going to be a wonderful city in years to come when the stadium's finished and all the CBD's done. So I just think people see Christchurch as a great place to live today and in the years to come. And you can still buy a wonderful house in Christchurch for nowhere near as much as you'd have to pay in Auckland for it. So there's a lot of Aucklanders moving down here because they see value. They're selling their $3 million house in Auckland and buying an equivalent house down here for maybe $2 million. So our market's pretty busy. At Papanui office, we sell houses across all of Canterbury. We did 93 sales for the month of July. That was a really busy month for us. Yeah, to put some proportions around that figure, is it was a winter month and there was 3 weeks of school holidays. So we did good to get to that figure. In a booming month, the busiest we've ever done is 133, and that was 2021, so when the market was booming 2 years ago. And I think the quietest month we've ever had in my 20 years is about 60, 65 sales. So you can see that we're not breaking records, but it's a really steady market. I call it a market of honesty. So if you're wanting too much for your property, or you're not marketing your property or using the right agent, it'll often sit there and not sell. But there is still plenty of buyers coming through Open Homes who will buy your property if it's well represented and well marketed. So it's a good market.
I'm genuinely shocked by those figures, considering, July was so cold. was so cold in Christchurch, and I just thought, things were, and I felt a bit gloomy, but obviously not for your office. So once again, congratulations. And also with staying with that positive vibe, confidence is gradually returning to the business sector, particularly in Canterbury. We do seem to be isolated from the rest of New Zealand, which is good. I was going to ask the question with you, but you're starting to see the impact of that in the property market, but I suppose the answer is yes already, isn't it?
Well, I mean, the cash rate came back yesterday, 0.25 points. And I've had people ringing me up talking about that from the media as well. And it's a good positive thing, like interest rates may come back a little bit from that. I don't think it's going to change the market dramatically in the short term, but the long-term trend is that interest rates will come down. We're at the bottom end of the cycle, so it's a great time to buy. I'm noticing more people starting to look around, and I think they've been sort of not that active for the last 6 months because interest rates have been high, but now they're seeing that in the next 6 months to 12 months, they will be coming back, so it makes housing a lot more affordable. It's a great time to, maybe you should be buying investment property, Chris.
I always hear that, and I just think I can barely cope with one house. Cameron, I mean, the weather is improving. Surely that will mean better things for those who are looking or even buying, I suppose. Do you expect to see more houses come onto the market, now?
Yeah, mate, we're heading into our spring rush. So this is our busy season. People are we're appraising lots of properties at the moment. The listings will come on I always say 1st of September as the real estate tap gets turned on. There'll be a lot more choice out there, I would have thought, this year. So more listings means more choice. It keeps a bit of a cap on prices. But I think there's plenty of buyers there who will drive those prices well. So once again, well-priced houses should sell really well, and there'll be choice out there for buyers. So a good fair market, but we'll see a lot more stock, and the spring-summer season should be really busy and buoyant.
I can't believe you're probably going to be even more busy than you are now. But anyway, good luck to you. And once again, congratulations on your top award right across all brands. It's a phenomenal result, really is. Good for you.
Yeah, thanks, Chris.
Cameron Bailey from Harcourt's Gold, Papanui.